are live. Had a lot of people ask me if I was going to go live today, and I am, just a little bit later than normal. Quite a bit later than normal, actually. It's probably like 5 a.m. for Wavy, most likely. Wavy is like in a very different place than I am in the time zones. Who will be first today? Let's see. Ooh, we got a like. Let's see who's first. Normal guy. What's up, normal guy? Looks like you are first today. Silus is second. What's up, Silus? Gojo. Gojo is third. What's up, Gojo? Kata or Kadia said, hey, how's your day going? My day is going absolutely amazing. I actually got to go and hang out with my best friend downtown today and filmed a few flipping clips. I only posted one of them as a short, but I'm thinking about posting a few more that we took. Possibly posting a bit more. We took quite a few awesome clips in front of some really cool art stuff. Let's see here. Anthony, what's up, Anthony? Also, guys, I'm thinking about starting like a chart thingy on my, like, you know how ghost flipping, if you guys were in ghost flipping streams, I know Silus used to be. Ghost flipping had a little paper, and he would write down people's names for who donates, but since you guys can't donate, I'm thinking about making a leaderboard for who's first in my streams each time. And at the end of the week, announcing a shout-out for whoever's first the most times in the stream during a week. Maybe. That's something I'm thinking about doing. Alright, normal guy said, question, does that hairbrush work good? No, it's probably the worst flipper here, honestly. Does it work good? Yes. Compared to these? No. This is probably one of the worst balisongs I have, but it does work for sure. It gets the job done. Like ghost flipping would say, if it flips, it flips. This thing does flip okay. Definitely looks pretty cool to whip out a comb and comb your hair, but I would not at all say that this is one of my best balisongs. That is for dang sure. All right. Silas said, how are you doing on this fine evening? I am doing absolutely amazing. You guys hear me talk about Trenton Bailey a lot. Me and him were hanging out all afternoon. Got quite a few nice clips in. Had an awesome time hanging out. We're just chilling, hanging out at different places. Even played around a pool, which I realized we both suck at pool because we've not played pool in like a while. At least it's been a while since I have. He says it's been a while since he has also. All right, we got 6 people in stream. That's surprising. We're 2 minutes in. By now, there's normally about 100 or more. That's okay. Perfectly fine. Seems like it's going to be more of a chill stream. Anthony said, I might get the beginner wing on my birthday. What do you mean the beginner wing? What? Hey, I'm not sure if you're talking about the impulse as a beginner or if you're talking about the wing, but the wing is an awesome balisong, and that would be really cool if you got it for your birthday. This is more of a high-dollar balisong, though, for sure. Yo, what's up, Ben? We got Big Bear Productions, a.k.a. Ben, in here. What's up, Ben? Anthony said, there is a beginner version. There's not a beginner version of the wing. I'm sorry to tell you. If you found one that says beginner wing, you are about to get scammed. Look it up. It's $20 cheaper. No, they're... Oh, okay, you probably are just using different terminology. Never mind, you're probably talking about the trainer version. Okay, yes, the wing does come in a false live blade, which is basically just the same as a trainer, except looks cooler. And it comes in a trainer variant. You're probably talking about the trainer. I am so sorry. Yes, this thing does come in a trainer variant. I would not say that it's good for beginners, but I'd say it's more of an advanced balisong, but if you are a beginner and you start with a wing trainer, you are not going to be disappointed. That is for dang sure. Edits said hi. Hi, what's up, Edits? It says beginner. I really don't know what you're talking about, Anthony. There is no such thing as beginner wing. You're probably talking about the trainer wing for sure. Let's see here. 34 people in stream. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. Is it on the Nabali's website, Anthony? Let me just ask you that. Is it on Nabali's website? If it's not, then you're probably getting scammed. If it's like on Amazon or somewheres. Let's see here. Only 6 likes. Alright. Guys, I'm not going to be that guy that begs for likes, but I will let you guys know that if you guys like this stream, It does push my stream through to more people, and I do appreciate it if you guys do like. But then again, you don't have to if you don't like the content. G said hi. Hi, what's up, G? All right, Silus said, hey, Samuel, guess what? What's up, Silus? Oh, hamburger. All right. Oh, okay. Anthony said it is on the Bow's website. All right, then. You should be good. You're probably talking about the trainer variant. Yes, you should be absolutely good to go. Ooh, YouTube Home said, did you know Jesus loves you? Amen, bro. Yes, I do. I absolutely know that. I love him too, bro. Thank you for that. I'm about to start the poll. YT Holmes. Typically, I have a poll going on where I ask people if they know Jesus and if they flip Balisongs. So I'm about to do that. Track Queen said, I hope you have a blessed day, bro. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, the poll today is going to be, do you know Jesus? As always, guys, always got to ask that question. That's the most important question anyone can ask you. And do you flip Balisongs? Because, well, that's a fun one also. All right, your options are going to be, yes, I love Jesus, like normal. Yes, I flip. Oh my goodness, can I please? There we go. Next option is going to be, yes, I flip and love Jesus. Next option is going to be, what's a Balisong? And the last option is going to be, tell me more about Jesus. Tell me more about Jesus. There we go, guys. The poll is now started. I'll get back to flipping for you guys. All right. Let's see here. Gojo. What's up, Gojo? What's up, Dean? Lazy's righty. I hope I said that right. Said hi. How was that, bro? Dean said, may God bless you today. Hey, thank you, Dean. I appreciate that. Duolingo said, hi, I'm Duolingo. Hey, what's up, Duolingo? Lucifer, I'm not a fan of your name at all. I'm sorry, but I don't know why you would have your name as that. But hi, apparently. Don't know why you'd have your name as that. Really not appreciative of that name at all. Let's see here. Calf Rider said, hi, what's up, bro? The real and only way said, can I get mod? Nope, unfortunately you cannot. I'm not looking for any mods right now. It's Jath said, yo, what's poppin'? Yo, what's poppin', It's Jath? Air said, sup? Yo, what's up, bro? 2-Bit said, still no option for Jesus and Balisongs. Hey, I tried making that an option. The problem is you can only have 4 options, and that would have to be a 5th option. I don't want to take away any of the current options, honestly. Ooh, Pablo the Cat said, I got a Barracuda V2, too. Hey, nice, bro. Gotta love the Barracuda. All right. Ahmad, I hope I said that right. It said hello with a bunch of O's. Yo, what's up, Ahmad? I hope I said that right. The Miraculous Bowie said, what's your favorite drink? My favorite drink is probably a Coca-Cola Icy. I really like ices, honestly. So my favorite drink is probably a Coca-Cola flavored icy. Or like, honestly, if I could find it anywhere, it's like the OG cola flavored ices before they made a collab with Coca-Cola. Like when it was OG just called cola. Those things are awesome. Fries said, hi. What's up, Fries? Jackson Long said, hi. What's up, Jackson? Alone Monsters said, no one knows Jesus better than Muslims. I don't know about that. Most Muslims say that Jesus is just a prophet, and that is absolutely not true. Jesus is the Son of God. All right. Christian YouTube said, yo, what's good? Yo, what's up, Christian? Caden said, how long you had your Balisongs for? I got all these at different times, honestly. The first Balisong that I got that was an actual official Balisong was probably this one off of Amazon. It's not that good at all. I got it last year. Then the next Balisong that I got that was good, and is my first real Balisong, is the Mabali's Canyon right here. This thing is awesome. All right. I'm going to flip the wing. All right. It's Jath said, I'm a sub. You're cool. Hey, thank you, It's Jath. I really appreciate that. Pablo the Cat said, how long have you been flipping? I've been flipping since January of 2024, so about a little over a year and a half now. Taylor said, yo, what's up, Taylor? Smoky Woods said, how do you know that? How do you do that, man? That's crazy. Hey, just takes practice, bro. Everybody can do this. It just comes easier for some people and harder for others. If you're interested, I have tutorials on my channel, and I can recommend to you a really good beginner ballad song. All right. Silvercrest said, okay. Don't know what that means, but it just got redacted. Okay. Fry said, how much is the black and yellow? The black and yellow one is the Nibalis Impulse, all right? Different color variants of this thing cost different prices. Every single kind that you get, they will all flip the exact same. Just different colors cost different prices with this thing. The silver on silver costs 35 US dollars, whereas this specific variant, the yellow and black variant, costs 45 US dollars. Alex Smith said, flip the gray one. Praise Jesus. Hey, amen, bro. Ain't no way. One of my really good friends, Karma, says she sees me streaming right now. All right. Karma, you watching the stream? Feel free to say hi if you are. I'll shout you out, that's for sure. All right. Lily GT said, hi, Samuel. It's Inspirational Shepherd Puppy. I have 2 different channels. Oh, all right. What's up? I think you said last time that your name was Olivia. Am I correct, or am I thinking of someone else? SSA YouTube said, what's your favorite? Probably either the Impulse, which is the one I'm flipping right now, or the Wing, honestly. Silvercrest said, does the weight of the balisongs matter? It does for some people. It really just depends. I would say yes. It depends what you like, honestly. Some people like lighter weight handles. Some people like heavier handles. The weight mainly matters as far as balance purposes, so you're going to want just one handle to weigh about the same as your trainer blade for it to be a neutral flipping experience and for it to flip good. All right. Elias said, do you remember me? Yes, I do, bro. I absolutely remember you. I think I remember you. SSA YouTube said, what about your favorite trick you do? Honestly, I don't know what my favorite trick is. There's a trick that I've been doing lately, but that I've been really liking, which is the under the leg. Honestly, I've really been liking the under the leg ice pick aerial. That's for sure. Pablo the Cat said, do you think the Barracuda V2 is a good choice for beginners? I would say it's not a good choice for beginners for one main reason, and that is because of the price. Not many beginners are going to want to spend $150 on a balisong. So because of the price, because of how expensive this thing is, I would say this is not good for beginners. Now, as far as flipping wise, yes, this is very good for beginners. This was, I think, my second balisong, or it was my second balisong after the Canyon. So it was more like my 3rd or 4th balisong, but it was my second one after the Canyon, and it is very, very good for learning new tricks. That is for sure. After I learned lots of basic tricks with the Canyon, I learned lots of advanced tricks with this thing. All right, Billy Snipes said bye. All right, what's up, Billy? See ya. Anthony said, I haven't seen you in any streams, not gonna lie. 2-Bit is OG. Fun fact, Anthony, 2-Bit was subscribed to me before I posted a single video. He was literally like one of my first 5 subs. He subscribed to me before I had a single video on my channel. There was no videos on my channel, and 2-Bit was subscribed to me because he thought I had a cool name in one of Ghost Flipping streams. So yes, 2-Bit is an absolute OG. He does balisong streams too, and he's a pretty cool guy. All right, Lily GT said, yep, it's Olivia. All right, I thought so. Billy said, W's in chat. Yes, W's in chat. All right, Fry said, where do you get the most of your balisongs? I get most of mine from the company Nibalis. Besides this one in my hand and besides the comb, all 4 of those you see down there are from the company Nibalis. And Nibalis or Nibalis, however you want to pronounce it, they make very good balisongs at pretty cheap prices. Flower in the Sunset said, we went to the store. All right, cool. It's always fun going to the store. Kenna said, hi. What's up, Kenna? Pablo the Cat said, where do you live? I'm not going to tell you exactly where I live, bro. No, not going to happen. But I will tell you, I do live here in the United States. I live in the amazing state of Missouri here in the U.S. I'm not going to tell you exactly where I live, though. I'll just tell you the state. That's about it. Let's see here. Silus said, everyone, if you're new to the Balisong Traveler's channel, like and subscribe. All right, I know exactly what you were going for there, Silus. I will pin that for you. All right. Christopher, yo, what's up, Chris? Chris said, hey, buddy, we're watching, bro. Me, Casey, and some others. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that, Chris. Ain't no way, guys. Chris goes to my church, if you guys don't know. So can we get some W Chris's in the chat? He's one of the leaders. He's one of the leaders at church. He typically runs the sound booth and is one of the worship leaders. And he's overall absolutely amazing guy. So he deserves some W's in the chat, honestly. Kenna said, nice. I'm from Upper New York. Hey, nice, Kenna. All right, Kadia or Kada, I hope I said that right. Said, my day is not going good. I just lost my dog. Oh, I'm sorry, Kadia. I really hope I'm saying that right. I'll feel bad if I'm not. I'm sorry, Kadia. I'll definitely keep you in my prayers. I pray for all my viewers. But here's the thing, guys. When I pray that God will answer your prayers. So you yourself need to be praying. Don't just ask for other people to pray for you. You yourself need to be praying for you and for the others around you. So when you pray, I pray for that God will answer your guys' prayers and let his will be done in your life, because obviously his will is better than any of our wills. That's what we need to accept as Christians, for sure. Chris said, thank you, bro. Missed you Wednesday night. Hey, Chris, I meant to be there. I've just been busy the past few Wednesdays. A few Wednesdays back, it was my mother's birthday. She turned 52 years old. And so we went out of town for her birthday and did a bunch of stuff. It was pretty cool. And then last Wednesday, I was at one of my friend's parties. He had a birthday party, and so I wasn't able to be there because we went to the pool and stuff. But I will definitely try and be there next Wednesday for sure. All right, Nathan said, what's the most complex trick you know? Ooh, that's a very good question. Honestly, surprisingly, it took me a while to learn the shortstop. I would say it's a pretty complex trick, whereas some people and other YouTubers would say it's a beginner trick. That was the shortstop right there. It's just a reverse thumb rollover, and then the way that you flick it up with your middle finger, it really is a bit complicated to me. I would say the most complicated trick I know, honestly, would have to be the choker fan, though. For sure, that's another one that took me a while to learn. All right, Christian said, do your hands ever get tired? They do sometimes, not typically, though. Very rarely do my hands get tired doing this. All right, Elias said, my mom is 53. Hey, nice, Elias. Jimmy Flips. Yo, what's up, Jimmy Flips? I've seen you in here a few times just because you were first, but you haven't really said much. How have you been, Jimmy Flips? All right, Kadia said, thanks so much. And yes, you're pronouncing my name. All right, thank you, Kadia. All right, TL's channel said Spy from TF2. I've heard a lot of people talk about TF2. I have no clue what that is at all. Never watched it or played it. It might be a video game. I don't know. All right, Silus Flip said, Samuel, have to say that every stream, because Wavy retired, I'm saying that it's my duty to say that every stream. Oh, okay, Silas. I don't think Wavy retired. I think he's just in a different time zone than me. So right now, it's about like 5 o'clock in the morning, almost, for Wavy. So he lives in a very, very, very different time zone than I do. All right, Vince Doan said, hi. What's up, Vince? Moto Evan said, can I get a shout-out? Shout-out to you, Moto Evan 514. All right, Nathan said, TF2 is a game, and TF means Team Fortress. Oh, all right. I feel like I might have heard of that, honestly. I think I did when I was looking at video games a few months back when I was wanting to find new video games. I don't typically play video games anymore. I used to be obsessed with Fortnite, though. All right, Jasper said, hi. What's up, Jasper? Frogger said, hi. What's up, Frogger? Neon VR said, hello. What's up, Neon VR? Anthony said, it's almost 7 for you right now, right? Yes, it is 6:55, almost 7 o'clock for me. We have another Silus in here. No way, Silus. What's up, Silus? Silus, one of my moderators is named Silus. Silus Flips. Jimmy Flips said, flip the wing, please. Hey, I got you, Jimmy Flips. I'll happily do that for you. All right, Branch Moody said, have you ever cut yourself? No, guys. Like I said in all my streams, these are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. All righty. Woovy said, hi. What's up, Woovy? Normal guy said, 7:55 for me. Oh, all right. G said, do you have a favorite flipper? Honestly, not really. My favorites would have to be in between the wing and the impulse. One of those has got to be my favorite. Golden Corral Buffet said, I'm back. Yo, what's up, Golden Corral? That stream last time was crazy with all the foods and food companies in it. We got Golden Corral in the chat. That's crazy. All right. Let's see here. Branch Moody said, I made one of those out of Lego. Hey, me too. Guess what? This look familiar to you? Or did you do a different design? Because if you didn't do this design, I bet you probably did this design. Yeah, that's right. I make lots of Lego Balisongs too. I collect Lego, if you guys don't know. I'm a big Lego collector. Blade Bias has his own thing. He collects Transformer toys. I collect Lego. All right, Jimmy Flip said, can I mod? Jimmy, I would definitely make you moderator because you have been a very OG viewer, but you haven't been in the streams lately. So if you participate in the streams a bit more, next time I stream, sometime hopefully tomorrow or the day after, I might look into making you mod. All right, Nazy said, I'm a new subscriber. Hey, thank you, Nazy. I hope I pronounced your name right. Elliot said, how to donate. You guys cannot donate yet. I do not have a way for you guys to donate to me yet. That's something I'm looking into, though. I'm looking into getting my channel monetized. That way I can make money off of YouTube and you guys can donate to me. All the money I make would, of course, go back into my channel. Now, obviously, any money I make, whether it's from a job, whether it's from YouTube, any money I make would first and foremost go to helping people. If I see someone that needs help, I'm going to do that first and foremost, guys, all right? But besides that, any money that I make from my channel in the future, because I am going to look into making money on my channel, it's going to go right back into my channel. And what do I mean by that? I mean, I'm going to use that money to buy new Balisongs to review for you guys. I'm going to save up that money to go on road trips, to flip at different places, because that's what my channel is going to be about, flipping at different places. All right, Stay Chill said, can you respond to me saying hi? Hi, what's up, Stay Chill? I'm sorry, I've been yapping and not been reading that much chat. I'll get back to reading chat. Hello, what's up, Still Chill? All right, Cheesecake said, hey, what's up, Cheesecake? G said, who is your favorite flipper, as far as people? Ooh, that's a good question. Now, if you're talking about favorite YouTuber or favorite flipper, because there's a big difference there. My favorite Balisong YouTuber would probably have to be Ghost Flipping, honestly. Ghost Flipping is a very, very good Balisong YouTuber. He doesn't even do that much editing, and yet still has amazing videos, which surprises me, because most good videos have to have editing. Now, as far as my favorite flipper, and also a YouTuber, Benjamin Flips is another really good one. My top two would have to be Benjamin Flips and Ghost Flipping, for sure. Because Benjamin Flips has a very, very good YouTube channel. He does lots of editing on every single one of his videos, even his YouTube shorts. And he makes awesome, awesome tutorials and has a very unique flipping style overall. All right. ProBenz said, will these Balisongs fly away? Do they need sugar water? No, they will not. Golden Corral said, let me see your favorite combo. Ooh, all right. Let me grab my cheese for that, and I'll happily do my favorite combo for you. I'm going to grab the cheese, though. All right. Now, for my favorite combo, I'm going to do my fan aerial combo. There you go. All this is a fan to behind the back aerial, and to basic catch. So here you go. Dang it. Maybe I can pull it off, please. Come on. There you go. There it was right there. All right, 2-Bit said Benjamin is top-tier tutorials. For sure, bro. Benjamin is awesome, dude. Honestly, if there were, like, one main person I would want to do a collab with, it would be Benjamin. Benjamin is, like, one of the best Balisong YouTubers out there besides Ghost Flipping. Especially now that Ghost Flipping has gone away on his missions trip, I would say the best Balisong YouTuber out there would have to be Benjamin Flips, for sure. All right, Aylin said, how do you use one? You just learn different basic tricks and combine them all together into combos. Prickle Pit said, tons of tomfoolery that I cannot read. That might be a different language. I don't know. All right. TL's channel said, just subscribed. Hey, thank you. I really appreciate that. All right. ProBend said, just some banter, lad. God bless you. All right. God bless you too, bro. Jackson said, hi. Hi, what's up, Jackson? Boots That Kid said, have you ever cut yourself? No, guys. These are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe, just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. Cool Guy said, how much do those cost? They cost very different ranges. The Impulse costs about $35 US. This one costs about $75 US. And the Wing and Barracuda cost about $130 US. So they cost very, very different price ranges. Kellen, I hope I said that right, or Kellen said, hi, what's up, bro? All right, Jimmy Flip said, what's your dream Bally now that you have the wing? Honestly, my dream Bally now that I have the wing would probably either be a Glider Pacific. That's probably my number one dream Bally because I think it would fit my preferences very well. It would have the round-shaped handles of the Impulse, but yet have the grip of the Kraken and yet the durability of the Wing and Barracuda. So overall, my dream Balisong would probably be a Glider Pacific. If not that, I think a custom Kraken trainer from Squid Industries would be pretty dang cool. Bryson said hi. How what's up, Bryson? Pro Ben said pickle what? Oh, okay. Nazy said you skipped my comment, bro. Hey, I'm sorry, bro. I did not mean to. Silus Flip said, what's your top 5 favorite foods? I really don't know. I don't really have any favorite foods, honestly. All right, Anthony said, I already said this, but I'm saying it again so Sam can see it. I'm so sad Ghost went to Ghost. But I'm glad he's devoting his life to Christ. Yeah, 100%. I feel the exact same way. I am a bit skeptical about what he says. I think he has a bit more growing to do in his walk with Christ because he always calls Christianity, and I think he might actually be Mormon. That may be his denomination. He always talks about his religion, and he always talks about church as his religion. He always says, guys, this is my religion. But to me, Christianity and being a follower of Christ, Christianity is much more of a relationship than a religion, if you guys know what I'm saying. Fallout Boy Logan said, what's up? Yo, what's up, Fallout Boy Logan? Oscar Vid said, are you a spy? I am not a spy. Let's see here. Jackson Harris said, hey, what's up, bro? Cool Guy said, how much do these cost? These cost very different price ranges. This one specifically costs about $75 US. Izzy IG said, how fast can you do that? Well, let's see here. Let's see how fast I can do it. There we go. I'm doing it pretty fast for you. All right. Claudia said, did you like my poem I wrote? I have not read the full poem yet. I began reading it when I got busy with other things. No way, 309 people in stream. Guys, feel free to say hi or ask me any questions. All right, Cough Rider said, good night, guys. God be with you. Hey, good night, bro. All right, Vern said, I'm a big fan. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. All right, Zen said, put your foot away. All right, my bad. I'm sorry. I'll get on my knees to flip instead of standing up. My bad. I don't want to be blinding y'all. All right, Keenan Jones said, what's your best trick? I don't really have a best trick, honestly. There's lots of different tricks that I can do. I wouldn't say any of them are better than the others. All right, let's see here. TL's channel said, what's your favorite one? Probably either the Impulse or the Wing. Oscar's Bid said, do you know who the Red Spy is? I do not. Dirty Shorts said, show us your best trick. I don't really have a best trick, honestly. I mean, I can do my fan aerial combo. That one's pretty cool, if I can pull it off. Hold up. That's a pretty hard trick. There we go. I have a full tutorial of that combo on my channel, by the way, if anyone is interested. Dark Knight said, thank you for recognizing Mormonism as a branch of Christianity. Hey, absolutely, honestly. I will say, I'm not sure. I have not looked that into Mormonism, okay? I know they believe very differently than most Christians, but overall, from what I can tell, they do seem like Christians, like a denomination of Christianity for sure. Let's see here. Dirty Short said, bring them toes back. Hey, I might, bro. Angel said, cool tricks, bro. I really want one. Hey, all right. Conqueror said, drop trick. I do not have any sort of drop trick. All right. PB&J Games said, I finally got my trainer Balisong. Hey, nice, bro. That's awesome. If you want to learn any tricks, I have tutorials on my channel. I'd recommend watching the Playground Series Episode 1. In that video, I teach you how to do the basic opening or the double rollout. Then I also have tutorials on basic rollovers. That's a good one to learn also. Owen said, bro, we've been waiting for the toes. Hey, bro, what you mean? Quack and Cheese said, hi. How what's up, Quack and Cheese? The Ballbusters said, hi. Hi, what's up, bro? Owen said, nah, bro. Ranny Style Video said, can you do a trick with 2 of them? I can, actually. I cannot do it while I hold the camera, though. But maybe I'll do that in the future sometime. Making a Roblox gun game said, have you ever tried using a canyon trainer? I actually have the Nabali's Canyon right here. This is the Nabali's Canyon in the false live blade variant, which means that it's pretty much just as safe as a trainer, except looks a lot cooler. Anthony said, when's the Lightning versus Impulse coming out? That should be coming out very soon. I was actually editing some of that video today. I should have it finished edited. What am I saying? Oh my goodness. I should have it fully edited pretty soon and released on my channel probably within the next few days. All right, Sonny the Cat said, hi, what's up, bro? Kadia said, can I pray for you? You always can pray for me, but I recommend to pray for the others around you. There's plenty of other people that need prayer more than I do, that's for sure. We all need prayer, though. We all absolutely need prayer, but there's others that probably need prayer more than I do. So I recommend to you pray for those who need help in life, for sure. Pray for those who are confused and deceived by the devil. All right, Patrick said, hi, what's up, bro? Also, Kadia, pray for your enemies. Jesus said to love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. Bradley said, hi, what's up, Bradley? Anthony said, you got to do a stream on my birthday? All right, I might. When's your birthday? And I'll try to do it. Eli Harmon said, can you please shout me out? Shout out to you, Eli Harmon. Cool Guy said, how much do these cost? These cost very different price ranges. This one specifically costs about $50 US. All right. Christian YouTube said, never mind. All right. G said, praying on their downfall. No, absolutely not. Jesus said to love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you. If you want to be like Jesus, pray for your enemies, love your enemies, and pray for those who persecute you. All right, Olivia said, stop ignoring me. Guys, I'm not trying to ignore anybody, but the stream is getting a little popular, so it's hard for me to keep up with the comments. George said I subbed. Thank you, George. And also, guys, if you are normal in my stream, I typically, if I have to skip comments, I try to skip some of my comments from my normal people. That way I can say hi to new people in the stream. World Tank said, do you have a Squiddy Balisong? I do not have a Squiddy Balisong. I'm sorry. Icy Heart said, please shout me out. Shout out to you, Icy Heart. Cougar Man said, does that actually have a sharp blade? No, it does not. These are all Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. Cool Guy said, please answer me. I've been telling you like 8 times already. How much do those cost? Cool Guy, these cost very different price ranges, honestly. This one specifically in my hand costs about $130 US, whereas there's some that cost cheaper prices, such as the Impulse, which costs about $35 US. Retro said, I just subbed. God bless everyone. Thank you. Or no, he said God loves everyone. That's true too, bro. Silus said, I'm sorry. All right. Let's see here. No way. We got a verified person here. Mr. Tahoe said, I don't want to fight you, man. Bro, I don't want to fight you either. Don't want to fight anyone, honestly. Good to have you in here, Mr. Tahoe. Looks like you have quite a few subs. Who Man said, what's good? Jesus Christ. I'm not Jesus Christ, but you can definitely pray. You can definitely pray to God, and I hope you love Jesus and know that he loves you. All right, TL's channel said, I love you, bro. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Lily GT said, it's okay, but I mean, I am live tomorrow morning. It's at 3 a.m. right now. Ooh, wow. David said, does Jesus have a Balisong? I don't know. That's a good question. I don't find it anywhere in Scripture. I find that Jesus probably has a sword. And by sword, I mean the Bible, because the Bible is known as a sword when you're reading about the armor of God. All right. Nunchucks versus Balisong. I'd be down with that. Look at this, bro. Nunchucks right here. I actually love nunchucks. No way my friend Karma just texted me. She's watching the stream. That's crazy. All right. Karma. Karma, if you have a YouTube account, why don't you comment on the stream? Why don't you comment on the stream, Karma? I love nunchucks, though, guys. Absolutely love nunchucks. 100%. Not gonna lie. I love nunchucks. I may like nunchucks more than Balisong flipping. I don't know. I used to do lots and lots of nunchuck tricks all the time. All right. AVS said, hello from UK. I've traveled to 34 countries. Subscribe and tell me where I am booking to my next visit. All right. I don't know. Maybe the USA will be a good country to visit. There's lots of freedom in the United States, but some people take advantage of that freedom, and let's just say they bring their freedom to too much of an extent and think they can do things that are not scientifically possible. That's all I'll say about that. All right, My Hero Academia is the best. Said hi. How what's up, bro? Uh, Jimmy Flip said, yeah, Karma, comment. Yeah, everybody wants Karma to comment, but Karma just texted me and said that she does not have an account, so unfortunately she cannot. Pea Shooter said, isn't that Spy's knife from TF2? Maybe, I don't know. Either way, these are Balisong trainers. These are all perfectly safe just for flipping purposes, practicing, and having fun with. All right. Nathan Thompson said, what's your favorite Balisong? Honestly, probably the Impulse, which is the one I'm flipping right now, or the Wing. TX2's favorite edit said, hi, how what's up, bro? Group 6 said, can I have one? No, unfortunately, I'm not doing any giveaways right now, but I might in the future. Sandlin Teet, or Het, I hope I said that right, Het, said, Mohammed, love you, bro. All right. I know if you're talking about Muhammad Ali, the guy who Muslims believe in, no, I would say he doesn't, especially because I'm a Christian and believe very different things than he does. Bradley said, what's a good Balisong to start with? I would definitely recommend to you the Nabali's Impulse. This is the one right here. Costs about $35 US and is overall a very good beginner Balisong. Let's see here. M said, hi. Hi, what's up, M? Olivia's Life said, how are you? I'm doing amazing. You are the second Olivia in stream. Nathan Thompson said, bro, me and my mom went to a little store and they had Balisongs that was $27 and I asked if I can get it and it was just gold like the one you have. I doubt it was the same one. You cannot find these at any actual stores that I'm aware of. You can only get this online, but it is a very, very, very good Balisong. Line 35 said, Muhammad Ali was a boxer. Oh, my bad. I'm thinking of the wrong dude. My bad. All right. Fishing Boy 100% said, hi. How what's up, Fishing Boy? Abby said, hi. How what's up, Abby? Monkman said, what should I get, the cheese, Impulse, or the Vulp? I would recommend to you either the Impulse or the cheese, honestly. All right. Hey, please do not spam. Please do not spam, Monkman. M said, my boyfriend broke up with me over text in the middle of class. Oh, I'm sorry. That would suck. I'm really sorry to hear that. All right. Callan Phillips said, hi. How what's up, Callan? And by the way, M, I'm sorry your boyfriend broke up with you. That would really suck. That's why I recommend to you being single, focusing on God. Once you have your relationship with God in a good place, that's when you can focus on relationship with other people. That's honestly what I would say. I'm single. I've been single for quite a while. I'm focused on my relationship with God, and the only reason that I might look into a relationship in the future is because if the person is on the same terms that I am as far as Christianity and caring about Jesus. All right, TX2's favorite edit said, wow, you're really good at that. Hey, thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Catchy Force said, an earthquake just happened where I live. Hey, that's crazy, bro. That's absolutely crazy. Gabe Outdoors said, hand. All right. End Times Prophecy said, wow, Balisong, it was used for farming. Yes, it actually was used for farming. Balisongs originated in the Philippines, and I think it was used for farming at one time till people decided they can do tricks with it. Vipe said, ain't no way it's the Red Spy. Why do you all keep calling me the Red Spy? Is that from like some video game? I think it is. Cool Guy said, please, I've told you 30 times already. Just answer me. How much did those cost? It's so easy. Like I said, these cost very different price ranges. These do not all cost the same price. So it's not that easy. This one costs about $35 US. The Wing costs about $130 US. The Barracuda costs about $150 US. The Canyon costs about $50. And the Cheese costs about $75. So these two are the more expensive ones. These two are middle range ones. This one's the cheapest one. All right. Normal Guy said, please, bro, answer my comment. Which is you should get Team Fortress 2. But if you should play Spy character that uses a Balisong. All right. Guys, like I said, I'm not trying to ignore anybody. My streams just get a bit popular sometimes, and it's hard for me to keep up with comments when I have like 20 comments coming in per second. Smith said, I think that Wing is pretty smooth. Hey, thank you. I appreciate that. And yes, the Wing is a very, very smooth one. Ooh, Karma said she's going to play Just Dance. All right, Karma, why don't you do that? That's going to be awesome. Hey, you should video some dance moves. That'd be crazy. You better be doing some Fortnite dances. Not gonna lie, you better be doing some Fortnite dances, Karma. Oh crap, guys! Hey, I just realized the time, guys. And I'm going to have to end the stream here. Unfortunately, I streamed past when I was supposed to, guys. I told my family that I was going to stream until 7 o'clock, and I just realized it's 7:16 where I live. So, I should probably stop streaming about now. Probably gonna go play a game with my family game night, hopefully. That's always absolutely awesome. But I really appreciate everybody that was in stream this time. I appreciate everyone who subscribed. What's up, Jason? What's up, Intel Plays? What's up, Blue VR? What's up, Eveline? What's up, Main Tech? And with that, I'm going to have to end the stream. All right, I'm going to read the poll real quick, and then I'm going to end with scripture, guys. All right, today the question was, do you know Jesus and do you flip balisongs? There were 340 votes. 66% of people said, yes, I love Jesus. 14% of people said, yes, I flip. 14% of people said, what's a balisong? And 6% of people said, tell me more about Jesus. All right, guys, and as always, I'm going to end with Proverbs 9:10. That's my favorite Bible verse. And it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. Hope you guys can understand that verse, and if you don't, go read it for yourself. And with that, I will see you guys